Hello, welcome to LMU Tri-State News. I'm Ashley Hurley. Thank you for joining us for another edition of local and campus news, sports, entertainment, and today, weather. Let's get started with this week's top stories. Just a few weeks ago, our weather spotter, Rachel Mattie, told you about the newest addition to the emergency services here on campus, the emergency siren. A date was selected for testing of the siren, and they are asking for the public's assistance. Testing will take place Wednesday, May 21st at noon. The siren is only a test, and when you hear it, they are asking that you call to report your location. The number to call is 423-869-6784. If you would like more information, you are asked to call 423-869-6389. A Sunday afternoon accident that sent one man to the hospital and another to jail remains under investigation. The accident happened just after 11 o'clock at the entrance of Cave Springs Road on Highway 25E. According to officers, a Honda Accord pulled out in front of a motorcycle, causing the accident. The motorcyclist was ejected from the motorcycle, landing in the middle of the highway. Paramedics and officers were able to get him into an ambulance and transported to the Claiborne County Hospital helipad and then flown to the University of Tennessee Medical Center. A male on a second motorcycle with the victim was taken to jail for driving under the influence. Officers state that the accident remains under investigation due to drugs that were found in the motorcycle's saddlebags. No names will be released until the investigation is completed by the Tazewell Police Department. The man allegedly involved in a string of burglaries is being held in the Claiborne County Jail with no bond, while the female is on house arrest. 28-year-old Gary Presley and 28-year-old Kelly Parkey were arrested just over a week ago when officers located items they had pawned that were part of a prior burglary. A few hours later, the Ford Explorer they were driving was spotted in the Dogwood Heights community, leading to a traffic stop. Several items were found inside that vehicle that was linked to burglaries throughout Claiborne, Knox, and Union counties. Both are charged with aggravated burglary, theft over $1,000, and vandalism. They are scheduled to appear in court in the upcoming weeks. Sheriff David Ray asked that anyone with information involving criminal activity please contact the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office at 423-626-3385. All calls are confidential. Each day, firefighters, police officers, paramedics, and other emergency personnel respond to calls for help. Emergency personnel are required by state law to complete annual training on the proper way to respond to calls using lights and sirens, and you as a citizen can help make the emergency response safer by pulling your vehicle to the right and stopping. It is important to remember the reason an emergency vehicle is using its lights and siren is because someone has an emergency and has placed a call for help. Tennessee has had a move over law as part of the failure to yield to emergency vehicles law that requires motorists to move over into the adjacent lane of traffic when safe to do so, or to slow down for emergency vehicles if it is not safe to move over. The law's intent is to establish a safety zone to protect police, firefighters, other emergency personnel, and utility workers. The penalty for violating the move over law in Tennessee is a maximum fine of up to $500 and possibly up to 30 days in jail. Also remember that if you see one stopped on the side of the road, to move over and help make their jobs safer. Work on the 2014 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival began as soon as the 2013 festival concluded, and the festivities will continue throughout this week. Festivities kicked off this past weekend at the Bell Theater with the Little Miss Mountain Laurel pageant. Coming up Wednesday, the Downtown Carnival will open at 5 o'clock. Downtown Arts and Crafts will begin each morning at 8 o'clock through this Thursday, with a quilt show at the Bell County Courthouse basement that morning at 9 with registration required. All-day picnicking will also take place Thursday at the Pine Mountain State Resort Park. May 24th, and it begins with the KMLF 5K at 8 a.m. and the Golf Classic at Wasiata Winds Golf Course at 9 that morning. The Gala Parade will begin at 10 a.m. in downtown Pineville with this year's Grand Marshal, Jimmy Rose. The parade is followed by the Governor's Luncheon that will take place at the Pine Mountain State Park Lodge and is open to the public with admission of $25. More information on the festival can be found at their website, www.kmlf.org. For this week's Here at Home segment, we take you a few miles down the road to Ewing, Virginia, the home place of the Wilderness Road State Park. We discovered that you don't have to travel very far to get a real touch of history and a lesson in our Appalachian culture.
We've actually got a wide variety. One of our main aspects, or our main draw, is Martin Station. And it's a 1775 Ford that we built using only 18th century tools and techniques. So in the year 2001, we came here with 30 some odd men, women, and children, 18 horses, 2 oxen, and 800 pounds of dried food and a wagon load of adzes and axes and saws. And about 7 months later, we had a fort built. So we have what I think is the most unique aspect of this park is just the authenticity of the fort, because it is the most authentic frontier fort in America. And we also have playgrounds, picnic areas. We have a state-of-the-art theater, museum, and so quite a large variety. We have a 1870s what we call the mansion. It's a really nice 1870s house, and people can rent it for weddings, office parties, and such. The buffalo, that's our number one crowd pleaser here. They actually belong to Robert Estes from Jonesville, Virginia, and he lets us put him here on the park, and we take care of him for him. And people love to watch them. They're usually out in the field grazing about this time of day, so it's a great thing for the park to have, and it's a good opportunity for the public to get to come in and see a real live bison. Right now we have for the fort, we're open now 6 days a week, Wednesday through Monday, and people can come back, and I'll have a staff of at least 3 or 4 there, so you'll get to see gunsmithing, blacksmithing, probably some open hearth cooking. It's what we do is, because we are a living history village in some aspects, we actually take care of the village on a daily basis. So one day you may see us mowing grass with a scythe, the next day we may be trimming horses' hooves. We usually have the blacksmith shop running because we're always making something to repair something. So you get to see different aspects. We encourage everybody to come out and see us. Again, Wednesday through Monday, and that's definitely on the schedule. We also have a Frontier Militia every second weekend of the month. And what we do with that is we have volunteers come in, and we really focus on one aspect of frontier life. So it may be women on the frontier, it may be the Revolutionary War, Independence Day. So we'll take one aspect, and then we will really focus on that for the 2-day period. So when people come back, they get to see the normal things, and then either myself or one of my staff will sit and we'll do a presentation at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So it's pretty unique.
Coming up after the break, need to catch up on what's happened in sports or need to catch up on the forecast? Both are coming up right after the break, right here on LMU Tri-State News.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available, including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
I will help families adopt children from around the world and in our own backyard.
I am teaching ethics to the next generation of lawyers.
I will make a difference for the underserved of this region.
I will be an advocate for my clients.
As a prosecutor, I fought for those who couldn't speak for themselves.
I'm a lawyer and professor.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
If you love your car or truck, let us help you keep it clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's has unlimited wash plans to fit every budget. Try our $5 express wash or one of our 3 monthly wash plans. The Wheel Deal, the Soapy J, or the new Blast Wax. With our monthly wash plans, if you pay with credit card, all you do is pay for the present month and your card will be billed on the first of each month. Don't forget, Soapy J's has free vacuums with any wash. Soapy J's Express Car Wash, open 7 days a week. Let us help keep your car or truck clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro.
Here with a look at what we can expect in this week's weather forecast is weather spotter Rachel Mattie.
We had a cool start to our day and some patchy fog, but we'll be sunny for the rest of the day, with our temperature expected to reach 74 as our high, which is much warmer than what we have been seeing, with 70 on Sunday and 60 on Saturday. And we'll have overnight lows in the lower 50s. 52 is our forecasted low here in Claiborne County for tonight. The warming trend will continue for the rest of the week, with slightly above average highs in the upper 70s and low to mid 80s. The high on Tuesday is expected to reach 83, and Wednesday will reach 84. There's a slight chance for spotty showers and thunderstorms Thursday as a weak system swings on through. Otherwise, we can expect plenty of sunshine for our week and into the weekend. And now, here with sports is Adam Plyler.
Welcome to LMU Tri-State Sports. I'm Adam Plyler. Although the athletic seasons are over for the Lincoln Memorial University Rail Splitters, the athletic department is still hard at work generating funds for future years to come. Athletic Director Roger Vanoy tells us how one day of hard work can lead to new and better equipment.
Well, we have our annual golf outing, athletic golf outing, held third Friday every May. We had 28 teams participate this year, which was about average, maybe a little more than last year. Had a good time, spent all day over there at the course at Wasiota Winds from probably 7 a.m. to about 7 p.m. And we're going to probably see upwards of 9 to maybe a little better than 9,500 or so made for the university that day when it's all said and done, Adam, through whole sponsorships and the teams. And
if you would like more information on the memorial outing, you can call the athletics office at 423-869-6285. Moving on to baseball, the Atlanta Braves finished a road series against the St. Louis Cardinals on Sunday on the winning end after dropping the first 2 games of the series. After dropping Friday's game 5-2 and Saturday's game 4-1, the Braves avoided a sweep and a 4-game losing streak by outlasting the Cardinals 6-5. Braves begin a 4-game series at home Monday night against the Milwaukee Brewers. The Philadelphia Phillies used 4 home runs to move past the Reds in Sunday's series finale 8-3 in Philadelphia. After winning Friday's game 3-0, the Reds lost the final 2 games of the series, losing 12-1 on Saturday and losing again on Sunday. Cincinnati begins a 3-game series on the road against the Washington Nationals. First pitch is set for Monday at 7:05. Let's move to the minor league diamond. The Tennessee Smokies return home this weekend for a 5-game series that begins on Wednesday. Log on to the Smokies website for a list of promotions for the upcoming series between the Smokies and the Mobile Bay Bears. That's all for sports. Ashley, back to you.
Already making plans for your weekend and want to know what movies are hitting the theater? Tiffany Duncan brings you that and more right after the break here on LMU Tri-State News.
Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Sleep Inn and Suites of Middlesboro, Kentucky invites you to dream better here. Located at the foothills of the Cumberland Gap, Sleep Inn and Suites offers luxurious rooms equipped with microwave fridge combo, desk, ergonomic chair, wireless internet, and 32-inch flat-screen TV. While staying with us, visit our fitness center, wake up to our complimentary hot breakfast bar, or have a bedtime snack with our fresh-baked cookies. Sleep Inn and Suites, located off Highway 25E, Middlesboro.
The J. Frank White Academy is more than a high school. Your child will have room to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Small, safe learning environments, individualized learning plans, and cutting-edge technology. Every child deserves a quality education in a safe, nurturing environment.
Our college prep program teaches a love of learning, self-discipline, and service to others. The Academy is fully accredited by Advanced Ed. You have a choice at the J. Frank White Academy.
No matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro has your fresh interests at heart. On your way to work, try one of our mouth-watering breakfast sandwich or flatbread omelets. If it's lunch or dinner time, choose from our wide selection of classic, select, or premium sandwiches, all made to your order. If you're serving a crowd, Subway has sandwich platters, giant subs, box lunches, and even cookie platters. Whether it's dine in or carry out, you can eat healthy and eat fresh at Subway. Subway, 362 Catawba Avenue in Harrogate and on the corner of the Village Square Mall, Middlesboro.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
With this week's useless trivia question, we're going to look toward the presidency. What U.S. president wore a Nazi uniform? This week's entertainment fact may have you wondering, how does this have anything to do with entertainment? Rest assured it does, and we'll explain all at the end of the segment. Let's get started with this week's entertainment news. The Harry Potter trio is getting back together for one last adventure. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter opens a new ride at Universal Studios this summer in Orlando, Florida. What does this have to do with anything? Well, the art director for both the rides and the films, Alan Gilmore, said they will not reuse scenes from previous films. Instead, they are going to film all new scenes for the fans to enjoy. According to RyanSeacrest.com, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint will reunite for all the scenes. That's not all, because according to the same article, the trio will be joined by some other Harry Potter characters, He Who Must Not Be Named and Bellatrix Lestrange. Gilmore says his motto is, "We're building a real place, we're not building a theme place. I want to walk in and feel like they're actually in London or actually in Gringotts." The new ride is Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. The new ride will be one of the main attractions in the new area of the park. According to Screamscape.com, the attraction may be open as early as mid-June. You're only going to be able to watch American Idol once a week starting next season. Fox has decided to reduce the show to only one day a week in hopes to establish stability. When Idol returns in January, it will continue with its 2 nights a week format, but when the audition rounds are over, the show will appear in a 2-hour block a week. According to CinemaBlend.com, the performers will perform as usual, and after the show, voters will vote. Each contestant will prepare for the next week, but someone will be voted off at the beginning of the next episode. Maybe this is just what Idol and Fox needs to keep the show on the air despite the significant drop in ratings over the past 5 seasons. 2.5 Men will end after season 12. CBS made the announcement last week. President of CBS Entertainment Nina Tassler stated Chuck Lorre is creating a season-long event. He is very psyched about this, and he's got some great ideas and very big surprises. According to Hollywood Reporter, the decision to pull the show comes after CBS gave the comedy an early renewal in March. This was a rare move for the show since contracts must be negotiated for the leading men. It's not much of a surprise either, since ratings have dropped from the average 15 million viewers since Charlie Sheen's days on the show to an average of 8 to 10 million viewers. 2.5 Men is broadcast TV's longest running comedy show to date and holds 5 Emmy Awards. Don't look for How I Met Your Mother spinoff on CBS. CBS passed on the spinoff How I Met Your Dad. According to Deadline.com, 20th TV plans to shop the show to other networks. 20th TV executives are confident that How I Met Your Dad would go to series somewhere. The studio is looking to make a decision over the next week. Moving to local entertainment news, Knoxville native HGTV will not move forward on with the pilot of Flip It Forward. Flip It Forward was scheduled to premiere in October with the concept of following families creating their dream homes from fixer-uppers. According to New York Daily News, HGTV pulled the plug on the show due to the controversial beliefs of its hosts David and Jason Benham. According to Entertainment Weekly, the twin brothers are the sons of controversial evangelical minister Flip Benham. The brothers also have a history of preaching against homosexuality, abortion, and divorce. The Benham brothers had a few comments of their own. Anyone who suggests that we hate homosexuals or people of other faiths is either misinformed or lying. With all of the grotesque things that can be seen and heard on television today, you would think there would be room for two twin brothers who are faithful to their families, committed to biblical principles, and dedicated professionals. The Niswonger Performing Arts Center in Greenville, Tennessee is offering their summer theatrical day camp. The 2014 camp Impact Kids is now accepting registration for this summer. Students from grades K through 12 will gain experience from professional instructors as they work toward a performance at the end of the week. For more information on dates and prices about the 2014 Camp Impact Kids, visit the Niswonger Performing Arts Center at www.impactgreenville.com and click on their Events tab. And after the break, we'll come back and talk about what's coming to theaters this week.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBusk College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
I will help families adopt children from around the world and in our own backyard.
I am teaching ethics to the next generation of lawyers.
I will make a difference for the underserved of this region.
I will be an advocate for my clients.
As a prosecutor, I fought for those who couldn't speak for themselves.
I'm a lawyer and professor.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
If you love your car or truck, let us help you keep it clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's has unlimited wash plans to fit every budget. Try our $5 express wash or one of our 3 monthly wash plans. The Wheel Deal, the Soapy J, or the new Blast Wax. With our monthly wash plans, if you pay with credit card, all you do is pay for the present month and your card will be billed on the first of each month. Don't forget, Soapy J's has free vacuums with any wash. Soapy J's Express Car Wash, open 7 days a week. Let us help keep your car or truck clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro.
Get ready for some laughs, drama, and action this week. Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore team up together for the first time since 2004's 50 First Dates. The two develop a dislike for one another after a terrible blind date. Next, they find themselves at a family resort in Africa. See if the two families can resolve their differences in Blended on May 23rd. Robin Williams is the angriest man in Brooklyn. Henry Altman, played by Williams, is always angry at the world and anyone in it. When Henry is diagnosed with a brain aneurysm, his anger is heightened. After being told he has 90 minutes to live, Henry races across town to make amends with anyone and everyone he can. The Angriest Man in Brooklyn stars Robin Williams, Mila Kunis, and Peter Dinklage on May 23rd. The X-Men are back in X-Men Days of Future Past. In this adventure, the X-Men from the original film trilogy join forces with their younger selves from X-Men First Class. The goal: change the past in order to save the future. Watch Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman, and Jennifer Lawrence on May 23rd. Some local and live events are available this week in the surrounding area. The infamous String Dusters will be performing at the Bijou Theater in Knoxville. The Grammy-nominated bluegrass band will be celebrating the release of their new album, Let It Go, during the performance. The performance will showcase the band's 8-year evolution from International Bluegrass Music Association award winners to multi-dimensional string explorers. The infamous String Dusters take the stage May 21st. Visit knoxbijou.com for more information. Van Metre School of Dance is performing this Thursday, May 22nd at the Ronald and Linda Nutt Theater in Maryville, Tennessee. The School of Dance will perform Bright Lights, Big City and The Seven Dwarfs Meet Snow White. The lineup includes Bright Lights, Big City at 5:30 p.m. and The Seven Dwarfs Meet Snow White at 7:30 p.m. To purchase tickets for the two different shows, visit knoxvilletickets.com. Now, if you're willing to travel a little further out, you can hear some great 90s music by some 90s greats. Aaron Tippin, Joe Diffie, and Sammy Kershaw will be performing at the Country Tonight Theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, as part of the Roots and Boots tour. The three take the stage together to tell stories and perform over 40 top 10 hits. Tippin, Diffie, and Kershaw will be at the Country Tonight Theater on Friday, May 23rd. For tickets and information, visit countrytonight.com and click the Celebrity Shows tab. Get ready for a weekend full of mud, ATVs, races, and concerts. The White Knuckle event in Huntsville, Tennessee has anything for those who like to get a little dirty. There is a guarantee for some fun in the sun with guided rides, drag racing, and a ladies' dash for the cash. Plus, there are 300 miles of bad road and awesome trails to explore. For those not interested in the outdoor adventures, there are concerts on the schedule. Country singers Chase Rice and Cole Swindle will be performing live over the weekend. The White Knuckle event is May 23rd through the 25th, and for more information, visit whiteknuckleevent.com. Have you come to a conclusion on what president wore a Nazi uniform? Ronald Reagan was the only U.S. president to wear a Nazi uniform. President Reagan dressed in enemy attire in 1942 for his role in the film Desperate Journey. Desperate Journey was not the only film President Reagan can be cited in. President Reagan can be seen in other feature films and TV series all throughout the mid-1960s. Some of his work includes films The Killers and Tennessee's Partner, and TV series like General Electric Theater and Death Valley Days. There's your history lesson for this week. I'm Tiffany Duncan, keeping you up to date on what's happening in the world of entertainment.
And that is going to do it for this week's LMU Tri-State News Update. Thank you for joining us, and for everyone behind the scenes, I'm Ashley Hurley.